My name is Anita. I was molested, raped, and killed by my own stepfather. He took my body and buried me somewhere hidden, and then lied to my mother that I was kidnapped. I need my mother to know what exactly happened to me. I need her to know the truth, and I also want him to be brought to justice for killing me. In the bustling city of Lagos, where the reader make beads of daily life intertwined with the honks of danfo buses and the distant calls of street vendors, lived a very beautiful woman named Sandra. She has a 12-year-old daughter called Olivia. Sandra is a single mother. She is a very rich and a successful woman. She loves her daughter so much. One day, they moved from their old house to a new house. The owner of the new house sold it to them, leaving only the gateman, who she later re-employed. The house she bought was a very beautiful one, and they loved it. But what they didn't know was that the house was haunted by a ghost girl who was murdered in their house. So, that very day they moved in, as they were exploring the compound and the whole house, her daughter Olivia saw a girl in white. Immediately, she turned to look at her very well, but she could not find her, so she thought she was just imagining things and it wasn't real. When they were settled, they cleaned up the whole house, ate and retired for the night. Few hours later, Olivia woke up at the middle of the night to drink water. She started hearing some strange cries and strange knocks at the door of the sitting room. So, she went to the sitting room to know who was crying and knocking at that time of the night. When she got there, she saw a girl about her age standing at the entrance door. Olivia asked her, "Who are you and how did you enter my house?" The ghost girl replied, "This is my house. I should be asking you what you are doing in my house." "And I am looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?" Olivia said to her, "Look, I don't know who you are or how you got into my house or who your mother is, but I would advise you leave this place before I call my mother. I think you got the wrong house, and I think my mom forgot to lock the front door. So please leave." Immediately, Olivia's mother Sandra came out from her room and saw her daughter Olivia talking to no one. She called her name. "Olivia, why are you just standing there talking to yourself alone? Are you not feeling well?" Olivia turned and replied her mother, "Mother, I am not talking to myself. I am talking to this girl." She turned around again to point at the girl, but found no one again. She screamed out in fear and ran to hold her mother. "Mother, someone was here, I swear. I wasn't talking to myself. Now I can't find her." Her mother held her very closely and consoled her, then took her to her room for her to sleep. Her mother actually thought her daughter was sick. The next day, Sandra told her friend at work what happened to her daughter Olivia. Her friend concluded that maybe Olivia, her daughter, might be sleepwalking and thought she saw someone, that she should take it easy on her. The next night, Olivia started hearing the same cries and knocks again. She went to confront her. When she got to the sitting room, she said to her, "Who are you and why do you keep coming here, making my mom think I'm crazy? What is it that you want? And it's obvious you're not human. You're a ghost. What are you looking for here?" The ghost girl replied, "I am looking for my mother." Olivia replied back, "Your mother is not here. This is my house. It's just me and my mom here. No, this is also my house. I was living here before I was killed right in this house, the ghost girl said with anger. Hold on, wait. Killed here? How? By who? And please, what is your name? What actually happened to you? You have to tell me if you want me to help you find your mother. But hold on. I thought you were a ghost. You can actually find your mother anywhere you want. Anyway, forget it. Now tell me your story, Olivia said. Then the ghost girl replied, My name is Anita. I was molested, raped, and killed by my own stepfather. He took my body and buried me somewhere hidden, and then lied to my mother that I was kidnapped. I need my mother to know what exactly happened to me. I need her to know the truth, and I also want him to be brought to justice for killing me. Olivia was stunned at what she just heard. She was silent for some minutes before she said, Okay, my name is Olivia. Can we talk tomorrow? I need to go to bed before my mom comes out and think I'm crazy again. I also need time to process this. She ran to her room immediately. She lay down on her bed for hours thinking before she slept off. The next morning, Olivia went to meet the gateman and asked him, Oga Thomas, good morning. Please, I want to ask you something. Okay, go on, the gateman responded. I want to know something. You were the gateman to the previous owners of this house, right? Yes, I am. Is there any problem? The gateman asked. Not really. Do you know the girl living here before? Her name is Anita. Do you know her? Olivia asked. Yes, I do. She was kidnapped on her way back from school when her mother traveled. She was left in the care of her stepfather when the incident happened. It was a sad one. She was really a good girl, very respectful girl. Why do you ask? The gateman said. It's nothing. I'm just being curious. Never mind. Olivia left. When she got inside, she thought of how to relate the issues to her mother so that her mother would not see her like a crazy person. At night, she went to her mother's room and said to her, Mom, I want to discuss something with you and please believe me in what I'm about to tell you. Don't think I'm crazy. Her mother said, Okay, I'm all ears. I see ghost, Mom. There is a ghost living with us in this house, Olivia said. Her mother looked at her with shock and started laughing and said, Olivia, I see you are becoming crazy. Are you sick or something? Don't ever try this prank or rubbish with me again. Her mother said, Mom, I'm serious. Her name is Anita. She was the daughter of the former owner of this house. She told me that her stepfather molested and killed her and lied to her mother. You can ask the gateman if you think I'm lying, Mom. Please believe me. She needs our help to find her mother. Her mother needs to know the actual thing that happened to her, Olivia said. Her mother got angry and told her to leave her room, which Olivia quietly left. The next day, Olivia's mother, Sandra, told her friend at the office what her daughter said to her. Her friend advised her to listen to her daughter, that she might be telling the truth. Sandra went home that day and called her daughter Olivia and said to her, Olivia, if what you are telling me is real, tell your ghost friend to show herself. Mom, you can't see her, but she will show you a sign that she is here, Olivia said. Anyhow you want it, Olivia, just make me believe you, her mother said. Olivia turned to where the ghost was standing and said to her, Anita, give my mother a sign that you are here. A few seconds later, Anita spoke. She made Olivia's mother to hear her Then she said, "Hello, ma. This is the only time you can hear me." Olivia's mother became scared and shocked when she heard the voice. Anita continued, "My name is Anita. I am 12 years old. I live in this house. Well, once lived in this house before my mother, an evil stepfather, sold the house. My father owned the house before he died in an accident. Then my father's friend, who is now my stepfather, married my mother. My stepfather had always molested and raped me since he remarried my mother. I tried telling my mother, but she never paid attention to me. She thinks I'm making things up. Until one day, I decided to get an evidence to show my mom and also threaten my stepfather so that he can leave me alone. But it all went wrong. When he came to my room, I already placed the phone with the camera on where he wouldn't see it. When he was done doing whatever he did to me, I cried with anger. I stupidly showed him the evidence and told him that I'm going to show my mom. He got angry and hit me. This proceeded in strangling me to death. When he noticed that I wasn't breathing anymore, he carried me out secretly and buried me in a secret place where no one can find my body. When my mom came back, he lied to her that I was kidnapped, and she believed him. Then my spirit became restless. I wanted revenge. I started haunting him. It became unbearable for him. Then he convinced my mom to sell the house so that it won't be able to bring back memories for her. And my mom did as she was told. Why I can't leave this house is because I was killed here and my spirit is trapped in this house. Please, I need your help to get the justice I deserve and also to move on to rest in peace." After saying all this, Sandra was so shocked to say anything or move. She quietly went to her room to think. The next day at work, she told her friend everything. Her friend convinced her to help the poor girl. Then she agreed. The next day, she went in search of Anita's mother and their new house, which she later found. When she got there, she requested to see Anita's mother. When she came out, she said to Sandra, "Who are you, please?" "I am Sandra. I was the one that bought your previous house." "Okay. So is there any problem?" Anita's mother asked. "Yes. It's concerning your daughter, Anita. You need to know the truth about her disappearance," Sandra replied. "What? Do you mean my daughter, Anita? Who are you to remind me of her? Get out from my house. Who paid you to come here and trick me? Get out!" She didn't even allow Sandra to say anything before she was pushed out of the compound. When Sandra got home, she told her daughter and friend everything that happened. They convinced her to try again, and this time, her friend decided to follow her. When they got there, Anita's mother insulted them again and even accused Sandra of trying to steal from her and scam her. Sandra's friend spoke back at her saying, "Madam, I thought you are wise, but it's very obvious you are stupid and dumb. Your foolishness is the reason your second husband molested your daughter under your nose and killed her, and you didn't even know about it. You don't deserve to be a mother at all. You can't even pay attention to your own daughter or care about her even after her death. You just gave up on her and her disappearance so easily and moved on. Your daughter deserved better. Foolish woman." They both left. Anita's mother stood there shocked, processing what she just heard from them. She went inside her house and started crying. She blamed herself for giving up on her daughter so easily. She made up her mind to find out the truth. So she decided to visit Sandra and learn the whole story about her late daughter. The next day, she went very early to her old house without her husband's knowledge. When she got there, she knocked and Olivia opened the door. "Who are you, please?" asked Olivia. "That's my mother," Anita said. "I'm Anita's mother," replied Anita's mother. Okay, come in. Let me call my mother." She went to call her mother and immediately, Sandra came out and said to her, "Yes? What do you want? Did you come to my house to continue your insults?" No, please, I came in peace. Please, I'm sorry for the other day. Please forgive me. I came to know the truth about my daughter, the real truth behind her deaths," Anita's mother said. "Okay, sit down," Sandra replied. "So my daughter here, Olivia, can see your dead daughter, Anita. This may be very hard for you to believe. It was very hard for me at first. I even thought my daughter has gone crazy, but she later showed me signs that she was here. If you still doubt it, she can show you signs too, that she is here. Olivia, tell your friend to make her mother know she is here. Let her show her a sign." Anita waited for some minutes before she spoke to her mother. She made her mother hear her voice saying,
"Hello, mother. It's me, Anita, your daughter. I've really missed you, mother. I wish you could see me right now. It's unfortunate I was killed by my stepfather, your husband." She proceeded by telling her everything she has been going through when she was alive and how she was murdered and buried.
Her mother cried so much and begged her to forgive her for neglecting her all this while when she was alive. Anita said that she was forgiving her, and her mother then said to her, "We need evidence to arrest your stepfather. Do you have anything we can use against him?" "Yes, mother. The phone I used to record him. The whole evidence is there. He is still with the phone. Look for it very well. You will find it. The password of the phone is the date my real father died. He can't open the phone. That was why he can't get rid of it yet. He will definitely tell you where he buried me once you show him the evidence." The mother cried again, then promised that she would get justice for her. She thanked Sandra and her daughter Olivia and tearfully left. The next day, when her second husband was not around, she searched the whole room and house for the phone. She turned everywhere upside down. Few hours later, she found the phone inside one of the rooms that they don't use, a room she has never gone into since they packed into the house. She opened the phone and saw everything, the video, and even a voice record too. She cried so much and blamed herself for the death of her daughter, and also for trusting her second husband over her daughter. She immediately called one of her inspector friends and explained everything to him. They then planned to set him up by using Anita's mother. That evening, he came back, and Anita's mother started questioning him with anger, accusing him of killing his daughter. He denied it at first, but immediately she showed him the video and the phone. He got all worked up, scared and angry. Then he started saying, "Yes, I killed your daughter. I raped and molested her. She was an obstacle between us. I hated my friend, your husband, which was why I set up the accident for him, and he died. Your daughter is a product from him. I hate her too. I wanted you and your world all to myself. I know you love me blindly and do everything I asked you to do. That was why I haven't gotten rid of you. Let's forget about everything and start over." Anita's mother screamed with anger and fear. She tried hitting him, but he caught her and started strangling her. Immediately, the policemen came in and arrested him. They showed him the whole evidence, even with the one he just confessed now. They forced him to say where he buried Anita, and he fearfully told them the exact place. They imprisoned him, which they later sentenced him to death. Anita was later buried properly. Her mother thanked Sandra and Olivia so much for helping them. She later became close friends with them. Anita said her final goodbye to her friend Olivia, which was really sad for the both of them, and also to her mother. She disappeared and went to rest in peace. Everyone was so happy she got the justice that she deserved. Anita's mother still mourned her daughter and late husband, who was killed by the same evil man. She wished this never happened. But her daughter and her late husband came to her in her dream. They told her to live a happy life and have peace, that everything is fine now. She woke up and promised them that she would try to live a happy life. Sandra and her daughter also lived their life peacefully and happy. And they also made sure to check on Anita's mother always, and also to keep her happy. Morals of the story: neglect can have severe consequences. The mother's neglect of her daughter created an environment where the stepfather's abuse occurred, leading to her death. This story highlights the importance of protecting and caring for our children, especially when they are vulnerable. Justice may be delayed, but it can still be served, just like the girl's vindication, although it came after her tragic death. This story also encourages readers to speak out against abuse and neglect than remaining silent. And also, we should also support those who suffer or are affected by the same issue to prevent similar tragedies from happening. The end. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Please support this channel by subscribing, commenting, liking, and sharing this video, please. I need your likes and your comments in this story. And also, turn on your notification buttons so that you won't miss out on more new stories or videos. Thank you so much, guys, once again. See you next time. Bye.